Hi everybody, it's Britney here from Brit Soul, and in this video I want to talk about the spiritual soul purpose of Gemini. So, you guessed it, the spiritual soul purpose of Sun sign in Gemini is to do with communication and communicating clearly and honestly and being a clear channel of information. So, see, the thing with Geminis is like you're channeling so much information, the mind is like on overdrive. So, it's like finding what is actually useful in this information and then being able to communicate it with like everybody. And that's where Geminis are actually really talented, is that they can communicate to anybody about anything. But it's like finding what is worthy of taking up space in their mind and then like what other people need to hear as well and communicating that. And also like developing their own opinions about things and not just taking on everything and everyone and then like having like a mental breakdown because we've taken on all of this info. We don't really know how we feel about it or even if we care about it, but it's taking up all the space in our mind. So it's like the spiritual soul purpose of Gemini is learning how to like properly handle information and not get overwhelmed with all the information that we are taking in all the time, and like figuring out what is useful and valuable to communicate, but also leaving room for our own intelligence to come through. So not just taking everybody else's ideas and sort of like secondhand spitting them out, but it's like using our natural brain power, which we have with the sun in Gemini. We have it on overdrive. We're so fucking smart, but it's using our own brain to come up with ideas and conclusions and then communicating those ideas as well. And staying strong enough in those ideas, like long enough to actually communicate with them. Because the thing that can happen with Gemini energy, and I can do this too because I have Mercury in Gemini, but this is not the same as the Sun in Gemini. This is about Sun in Gemini. It's where you get an idea about something, and it's a brilliant, like, light bulb moment because you're a Gemini and you're, like, really intelligent and brilliant. And so you have this brilliant idea, and you start sharing it with people. And then they have a different idea about things. And then you take their idea and you you change your idea, and you haven't written down your idea at all because you're just like so excited right away to tell someone about it. So you actually forget what your original idea was and you take on someone else's idea, and then that becomes your new idea. And then like you lose that brilliant idea, and now you're taking someone else's brain and using their idea. Like, so it's really important, I find, with Gemini energy to write stuff down, because you're going to have probably 1,000 ideas a day. Well, depending on your Mercury sign, but like you're going to have a lot of brilliant ideas, and it's important for you to write those down because you are like this clear channel for the divine, like for real knowledge and wisdom, and you are meant to be communicating this with people. But if you're around a whole bunch of people and you end up taking on all their ideas as your own, well, they might get pissed off with you as well because you've taken their ideas and haven't given them credit because you forgot that where you're getting all this information. But or yeah, you might actually lose your own essence, like lose your own mind, which is so brilliant that you need to hone it in. You need to write down those ideas and like maybe communicate those ideas before you get any outside input with anybody else, so that you can avoid taking on their ideas. And like get out there, like get on a video, say your brilliant ideas, and then go talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Um, if that makes any sense, that's my advice to people with Gemini energy is, yeah, figure out your ideas first, get really clear on them, and then communicate with other people. Because if you do it the other way, you might lose your idea and take theirs instead, and maybe yours was better because you're very intelligent. So it's The spiritual soul purpose of Gemini is about what information do I need to be communicating right now, and also being a clear channel of source or of like your higher self, and using your intelligence wisely and saying the right thing at the right time to the right person. And yeah, I hope that's made some sense. I love you all. Bye.